Speaking of powerlifting meets, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do one here.
That was an example, by the way.
I know it was. It was a good one though, because you do see guys that run crappy meets.
It's it is, because anytime there's a birthday party, anytime there's something that you're planning for months out, the day of something doesn't go right.
All right.
And only through experience and or over planning can you negate all of that stuff. You know, it's the only way. You have, I don't know how powerlifting events are done, but you got 10 different stations. I need 30 people to manage all this stuff. You got one person judging, and you got people loading. You have all these things, and then the day of, all the what was it? The Rip It sponsor. They didn't deliver their energy drinks. Fuck. Go to Sam's Club right now. Go get 78 cases of Monster. Doesn't matter what fucking kind. As a matter of fact, get all the same kind. So it gives these people less options to argue and choose. But you have to think like that ahead, because some people will say, "Give me reds, give me blues, give me non-caffeine." No. Give me all white Monster.
Yeah.
Get a 3 pallets of it. Take the fucking pickup trucks, the dualies, all of them. Go get them, bring them in. That's what we're going to have. And guess what? They're going to be hot. So what? They could have nothing. But you'll get people that just wouldn't know oh my, call Rip It back. Nah, I'm good. And then your after action report is pros, cons, things we can't fix, things we did fix, and here's a reply and thank yous and fuck offs to all the people that helped and said they were going to.
That was strongly worded, bud.
Well, I see it so much, and people don't want to do it now because successful people want to do it, but the average person doesn't want to do it because it'll hurt their feelings. When you said you're going to be here Tuesday at 4:00, it's 5:30. I haven't heard anything from you. Come on, man.
Who's that sound like today?
I don't know. I didn't even give you a time.
Yeah, but then I hit you back, and you're like, "Oh, sorry, I got lost on Instagram for 30 minutes."
Gone in Instagram, by the way.
Anyways, I'm gonna go for 1465 total.
What was your total before? Mine was 1425. No, 1125. I'm sorry.
I think it was 12. I think it was
Why'd you give me a
12
look
or
like it wasn't
12
14,
because I saw your list. She's gonna be a 500 squat, 600 pull, and like a 365 bench.
What are you talking about? When?
I don't know. I gotta wait to set it up and see how this thing keeps healing up.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I can do a ton of legs right now, so
Right.
I just got her 405 the other day. That's the first time I've done that in 2 months probably.
Yeah.
So it's still there. It'll come back quick. But the plan is I want to do a meet, hit that number, and then I really want to do a strongman competition. That's the next one.
You sure? Do they do those out here? I don't think so.
Not out here, but yeah, but I can find some when I go back.
Yeah.
States. Well, hopefully. I still don't know where I'm going. So, no, I want to do that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just something different. You don't see a lot of guys do it. Challenging. I like picking up heavy stuff and moving it anyway. So,
Right.
might as well have some fun doing it. Plus, a lot of those guys that are not on that professional level.
Right.
Have you seen some of them dudes are just yoked? I'm talking like 240 with abs, yoked.
Yeah.
They move so fast.
Yeah.
So why not? Speaking of which, I've lost like 16 pounds since my freaking surgery.
I think I noticed your neck or something.
Yeah, it's my neck.
Because your hair wasn't so much. Yeah, you're bald now, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that. I think it was the first place I noticed was your neck. I was like, Jesus, man.
I lost a lot of weight.
You got cancer or something?
Easy.
It looked like, oh my gosh, she's sick.
That's borderline. Well, I had a torn pec. I couldn't do anything. Literally couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Sat around. Well, I take it back. I could do one thing. I could do cardio. I was riding the bike. Because you can't run. Because they told me I can't make that motion.
Yeah.
Anything fast, right? So, couldn't run, but I could get on a bike and ride.
It's wild when they limit you to. When you get this one injury, it's like, I can't do that. No, you can't do these other 19 things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, I asked the doctor last time I went to see him. I said, when can I start benching or shoulders? He said, oh, no. He's like, you're a big guy, but you need more time to heal up. And that's when we went from the original, oh, you'll be able to do stuff in 6 to 8 weeks to it's going to be 3 to 4 months before you can start pressing. I was like, you got to be kidding me, bud.
You ever
However, Kami, he is a member of the royal family, so
Really?
did a good job.
What about yoga kind of stuff? Static holds to kind of help build that up.
I'm actually looking at starting to do yoga.
Yeah.
Actually, Sunday was the first one I was looking at doing. Like Sunday, I think it's Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm legit thinking about doing it. See if I can get some more mobility. Because I have noticed because I'm doing legs twice a week now.
Right.
And I started noticing that my hips are getting crazy tight now. Like when I got up this morning.
Yeah, you can stretch that out though.
They were massively tight. So I had to take some time and do my little bulldogs and all that stuff, trying to get them woke up, walk around the house with my freaking hip circle on.
Yeah. I never had shoulder surgery or anything, but I remember I got pain. I did some upright row where you could tweak it and it's hosed up. And I seen Louis Simmons. He does it. He does it with that fucking bouncy bar. But I just had the bar, Olympic bar with like 10 pounds dangling with some chains.
Oh, kettlebells or chains?
I think no, it was regular. What do you call them? Regular plates, like 5 or 10 pounds.
You just use bands?
Yeah, no, all they had was chains there.
Okay.
But I would do that just slow because I'm trying to keep it stable. I would like 2 sets of 20, and before I knew it, man, one thing, my shoulders were popping nice and pretty, but for whatever reason, helped it out.
It's because you have to use all the stability to keep it straight. It's like those bamboo bars or whatever.
Fuck them.
Those things are awesome.
No,
the first powerlifting seminar I ever went to, when I first decided I was going to try to figure this powerlifting thing out,
right?
They had one there.
For what?
They were just teaching us all because so the two it was Laura Phelps Sweat and her husband. Yeah. She's a geared power. She's out of Westside Barbell.
Right.
Crazy strong.
Everybody at Westside is crazy strong.
But they brought some of the different tools with them so they could teach the whole conjugate thing and all that different stuff to show you. And they had one of those in there, and they put, I think they had 10-pound dumbbells hanging off of it with just some red bands.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Dude.
You're like, nah, I got this. Nah.
I almost killed myself.
Yeah.
Like, he was literally sitting there spotting all of us with both hands on top of the bar.
Yeah.
You're shaking all over the place trying to hold on to it.
That bar is, I could imagine doing it, but just seeing it on, all these videos out there, that's a lot of stability. Because I did it.
But your shoulders feel awesome after you're done.
Yeah, I think I saw that video. I think it was on Bigger, Stronger, Faster. They do a clip of it, real short. But I saw that, and that's why I did it. This was in 2005 or whatever, 2009 when I did it. And I did it because of that video. But even with the Olympic bar, it was tough because the weight basically was circling. Mm-hmm. And once I saw that, I got to slow down. Cool. I couldn't imagine doing that thing with that stinking bamboo because it's always shaking.
Bamboo, earthquake, whatever they call them.
Yeah, whatever.
Like 4 or 5 of them out there. But yeah, it was cool. That was actually a great seminar. They taught us all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of it's hard to do here because just the way the gym's set up, but it's all good stuff.
Yeah, I don't mind. What I've noticed now is I don't mind seminars at all because depending on what it is, a lot of the shit. Just yeah. Mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, you go, what? Your fucking doggy ears fucking pop up, and you go, I never even thought about doing a squat like that or whatever it is, And sometimes those small changes will help you out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, I try to be.
Maybe someday you'll grow up.
I don't want to grow up.
Toys R Us kid.
Yeah.
Speaking of Toys R Us, you have to go Christmas shopping?
What?
I said you have to go Christmas shopping.
Nope.
Why did you just give me that look like that?
My phone's about to die.
Yeah. You gotta stop recording.
No. No, I don't.
Your wife does it all?
Yeah, but I'm not into Christmas shopping at all. I really don't believe in it. At a certain I got a daughter and a son, right? 3 and 10.
I was gonna say, yeah, but she's little, dude. You can't freaking.
Yeah, but just like it, you'll buy her this My Little Pony all this, and she's playing with the box. So the idea behind Christmas.
That sounds like Junior. Junior.
The idea of Christmas and getting presents and all that stuff is great, but the actuality of it, I look at it as more. You need to sit down with your family and basically get talked to and learn about Christmas, the religious part, but why families gather, that portion, because the gifts and everything, depending on your lifestyle, kids they definitely have everything they need. Right. You know, let alone if they want some stuff. Well, all right, well, you'll get it for them or whatever. But right now, even for me, I'm at a point where this was a few years ago, easy. Where I'm like, there's nothing, you can't buy me anything. You know, I think I don't remember what year I paid my wife's car off because I'm like, we're adults. Like I can get you all the shoes and clothes, all the nonsense. But at a certain point, you go, well, I need something that is going to make me happy on this day. Right. So I did that. And ever since then, I don't buy my wife anything. We just focus on the kids. So, I'm not big into Christmas.
My wife always says that, and she ends up getting me something.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'll tell her I don't want anything.
Yeah.
And she goes and gets me something and spends like 3 times the amount of money I spent on her. And I'm like, crap.
So my wife got me that GoPro. This is when I was riding dirt bikes and all that stuff. So it was cool, but I didn't use it. I didn't need it enough to use it all the time. Now it benefits me because I'm podcasting and even now learning how to set it up in my car and do vlogs. But I've done that before too. That's great. But even when I got that, I kind of was like, that's a lot of money for something that I wasn't missing, because I think at that time I had a phone. So I had a camera, and I had a.
You really can't put your phone on your motorcycle helmet.
Well, no, back then
you could, but it's kind of iffy.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I was good. I wasn't hitting triples and quads, and there was nothing to capture out there.
You look like little kids riding the 50cc.
Yeah,
barely
got a second gear, falling. I don't want to record that stuff. But now, it's great. But she's big on Christmas. I think I look at it the family way because I don't really. I mean, I have a family. My granny's dead, my mom's dead, so I look at it like, oh no, fuck them dumbass gifts. We are sitting down and we're gonna pray if you want. That's fine. I don't really give a shit. But we're gonna be together because this is. And I tell my oldest when it was just him and his little brother, I said, this is all you got. When me and your mommy are dead, that's it. So all this fighting that you guys are doing, and I hate him, and all this bickering, this is all you got. So figure this shit out, because at the end of the day, no matter what, like we're married into a family. We accepted another person, but at the end of the day, it's me and my brother. My father's still alive. Like that's it. There's no picking and choosing. So if you can't figure out why you want to be around these people, you have to kind of like put your ego and selfishness aside, and because even me and my brother get along perfect right now, right? But growing up, we're arguing and fighting and all this nonsense. Yeah. But at a certain point, you go, that's dumb shit.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. And my oldest is 7 years older than his little brother, so I'm looking at him going, "Hey, not at the time. I'm like, you're a fucking adult. What are you arguing with a 4-year-old?" He used to argue with him, and I used to go, he's 4, right? And this isn't even the adult daddy Arman speaking. I'm literally looking at it going, first of all, to a degree, why the hell are you even playing with him? But you guys are brothers, cool. But why are you arguing with him? No, he's not going to. You're 7 years older than him, man. Just say no and go on about your business. If he keeps pressing the issue, get up and leave or come get us, and then we can explain that shit to him. But it bothers me to this day.
I was talking to my wife, was it last night?
Yeah.
And she said our 18-year-old was arguing with our 6-year-old.
Why? What are you doing?
Yeah, I just started laughing. I couldn't keep a straight face. And then she asked, we were on FaceTime. She put the phone on, she put the camera on my 6-year-old, and she was like, hey, what'd you call your sister the other day? And she gets this giant smile on her face, and she's like, I don't remember, Mom.
Right.
And she's like, oh, conveniently, you don't remember now. Does it start with a D?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, Mommy, I don't remember. And then so she turns the phone back away so my daughter can't see me because I start laughing hysterically. She was like, yeah, she told her sister she was a big dork and she needed to be quiet.
I'm not mad at that.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But that's why I was like, make sure you turn the phone away because I'm going to just sit here and laugh hysterically for a little while.
Yeah. I don't get it, man.
And then you got Junior running around who thinks he's Captain Underpants right now. It's just great.
My daughter, so my daughter's, she'll be 3, right? My daughter's the youngest, and my oldest is 16. So my daughter, she's a baby girl. She's running around doing all this stuff. So my oldest went into the bathroom. Like, I guess she was bothering him or whatever. So he goes to the bathroom, uses the bathroom, and then she knocks on the door. And then my oldest says, this is alone time. You don't know what that means? And my daughter goes, no, I don't. Just walks off. My wife tells me that story, and I'll go, that's my girl.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
Because she's right at the, it happened with my middle son. She's right at the edge where she completely understands what you're saying and can completely answer that like an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's also on some goo goo gaga shit.
Mm-hmm.
So with the times where she hits it on the head, you go, it's almost amazing because she'll say something like that and then go, ice cream, ketchup, like some nonsense. And you're just like, all right, well, she's back to baby stuff now. It's comedy, man. Comedy. You don't know what alone time is? No, I don't.
Junior hit my wife with, I'm going to put you in timeout if you don't apologize to me. And then he started counting the other night.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was epic. My wife was like, she said she had to leave the room because she couldn't keep a straight face.
I had to get my wife to stop counting because she's white, I'm black. There wasn't no counting shit in my house.
Yeah.
It was like, do it. Because I said so. If not, it's like, over the head.
Yeah.
And it was everything that stereotypically you see. You do it 1, 2, and they finally start doing it. I think I just stepped in one day. Get your ass upstairs, and the motherfucker ran upstairs. I said, you got to stop counting, dude. Because they know your limit's 3. And then if you're not already on them, then okay. But you're giving them all this time to basically bargain with you. I'm like, nah, man. He's got to go straight in there. But the difference is, I guess overall, too, when I tell him to do something, he just does it. It's like, all right, it's time to clean your, whatever it is. And he's like, all right, cool. Comes downstairs. It's done. What about under the bed? Oh, shit. He goes back upstairs. But yeah, man.
I don't count. I just look at him, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
do we need to go have a talk? As soon as they hear that, no, Daddy. And they take off to go do whatever they got to do. I think he gets it, though. I think they do it at school.
What, counting?
Yeah. Like, hey, guys, hurry up. Because I've heard them do it before. They're like, okay, it's time to go outside. Line up. 1, 2. Little kids are like scrambling around.
Yeah.
Junior's punching people in the face.
Can you back that microphone up a little bit?
Yeah. Here, is that better?
No, towards me. Yep.
There?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your manly voice is topping out the.
Sorry.
It happens.
Apologize. Well, my wife did say, I guess he has personal space issues now.
Really?
Yeah. He always like me.
Yeah.
He doesn't like people following real close behind him.
Yeah.
So the teacher said, like, if they're in line going somewhere at school and the person behind him's too close, he doesn't say anything. He just turns around and starts going ham.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
wild.
guess he smacked some kid up the other day.
Eh.
And the teachers were like, he told you to back off.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think he gives him like one warning. You're
Right.
too close. That's
Right.
what he'll do. And then he turns around and just lights him up. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah. I get like that sometimes.
You're like that all the time.
I just don't like people. Why are you behind me? Why? Or if we're this close and we're walking somewhere and you're in the middle of the hallway, hey, man, pick a side.
Yeah.
And even when I'm driving, I'm like, why does this guy follow me? Why? I don't know. I think I'm going crazy.
No, I think it's called just common decency and courtesy.
It bothers me when people follow me. It bothers me when people are behind me or people are in front of me.
What bothers me is when people are on their phones with their heads down and not watching where they're walking.
Yeah. Texting's bad too. You know what I do?
Like, I'm going to blast. If you've got one more step, and I'm going to blast you if you don't look up.
I like to walk in their way when they're head down and texting. I'll go, God, I'll go to the right a little bit, and then they get about this far. I go, hey, and they go,
Yeah.
Jesus, man, yeah. I don't know.
That shit happened the other day when I was walking to work.
Yeah.
That dude was on his phone in the middle of the sidewalk.
See why?
But he
Pick a
was
side.
in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And then he kept. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just.
No matter which
I'll
side
just
you pick.
pass him, right?
Yeah.
But he kept, because he was on the phone and looking down, he kept going left and right,
Yeah.
all over the freaking sidewalk.
Right.
Finally, I was like, and he looks up, and I just walked around him. I was like, come on, man. When
And
I walked around him.
You're wrong for going, hey, dipshit, look up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, he got personally offended by me clearing my throat.
It's because his dad never offended him.
He was older than me.
Doesn't matter. Oh, man.
Like, by a significant margin.
Yeah.
Like, I know I got gray hair, but he was full bald.
Really?
I'm talking, he's probably late 50s, bro.
His dad. I blame it on the dad.
Yeah, but if he was late 50s,
Don't matter.
he grew up in a time where they probably put hands on him.
Don't matter. The reason I act the way I act is because I grew up fearing a man. Dad.
Yeah.
I always thought, I could beat his ass, but I was like, I hope we don't have to fight. You know, that kind of thing. So it's easy to perpetuate that. That's probably it.
I'm still, I think I would still probably, I still wouldn't want to fight with my dad.
Yeah.
Because he's just got that old man, for lack of a better term, retard strength probably.
He's probably so experienced. After you threw a couple punches or wrestle with him a little bit, he's like, I give him 2 minutes. And he would just back up 4 inches and think either the perfect shot or the perfect hold. And you're going, how did he do this? Or how is he doing this? Because you can't move. And you're going, what the fuck is going on? It happens.
Just as long as you make sure you're that way with your kids.
Yeah, I try to be. My wife, you're angel. She can do anything. With you. She sent me a video of my daughter not using her manners, and it enraged me because my wife was so passive with how she was correcting her. Me, thump to the forehead, easily. Think, what did you say? While they're holding their head, swelling, probably a little CTE, think, what'd you say? I want to think. May I have? Yes, you may. I don't think parents understand the impact they have on their children.
See, I'm nicer than you. I at least say, excuse me. I give him a couple before I put hands on him. Well, she's tiny too, though. So, I mean, she'll figure it out. Because Junior now, he's really polite. My 6-year-old is the one every once in a while she'll be like, excuse me? Oh, what I mean was, okay, right. Thank you.
Yeah. Excuse me are okay, but I try to.
Their big one is yes, sir. Yes, sir, and yes, man. I make sure my kids say that all the time.
Yeah, I'm not into the sirs or man, but yeses and nos because it's so definitive. At least I don't care as I hate because what do you want for dinner? I don't care. It's like cardboard to me. You don't care, right? Well, at least if they say yes or no, it's some direction. So I'll give them that.
Well, I mean, yeah, like that. But like if I'm having an actual talk with them, where I'm getting a point across, it's a yes sir or yes man. Yeah,
like that. Yeah, if we're having a talk, Yes.
You need to make sure I need to hear that yes sir, or we're going to keep having this conversation.
And I try to give them an out too. Like if you don't understand, that's fine. But just tell me you don't understand because I can't. I can rephrase this or show you, draw it, whatever. But I need to know. So that's what, yes or no. But yeah, man.